12/20/24 regular meeting minutes. Someone make a motion on that.
So moved, Chairman.
Are we plugged in? Yep.
I'll second that.
Motion second. All to approve, raise your right hand. Thank you. Do the C, we'll take some time here to thank Mr. Higdon for his time in 12 years, I believe. And 12 years. And he's just 14, but he's all right. I'm going to come down to the bottom there, Paul. Gentlemen, you can join me down there.
Down to the what?
Right down
No.
there. Come on down there, brother.
Sir.
Pass her out.
There it goes. I'll answer.
Tell us how you want us to maneuver around. Okay. All right, Brother Paul. Again, we're in the midst of recognizing a person that's given a lot of time and energy to the Macon County. And we want to say thank you, Mr. Higdon, for all your work. This is not easy work. This is the type of work you get sworn in at 9 o'clock and you get sworn at 10 o'clock. That's this type of job. Paul's been excellent with this, and for my personal thing, he's been a mentor. We've known each other a long time, and he's always been up front and to the point to me, and I appreciate that. At this time, start over here, Josh. Anything you'd like to say, Brother Higdon?
Well, I just want to say that I appreciate the leadership that you've shown me and your transparency and the way that you are what you are and you have nothing to hide. And I think people in today's society, that's a hard person to be in today's time. So I just want to say thanks for that. And I know it's not always favored or always the most desired, but I do appreciate it, and I do appreciate your passion.
Thanks, sir.
Have fun with the grandkids, man.
I'll enjoy one.
Seconding that, thank you so much for your leadership, and you taught me a lot. We spent a lot of time together, sharing a lot of different things, and really hope you get to enjoy those grandbabies and have a good time, man. Thank you for your leadership in this.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
And Paul, I'll say one other thing. The grandbabies don't leave. They continually stay with you. I've got them at the house now. They'll continually be with you.
I hope that's true.
They will.
Right across the road.
Yeah, very good.
And I'm leaving here to go see them.
All right, Brother John.
Well, Commissioner, been a lot of years with
We
you.
go back a long ways.
We go back a long ways. And I appreciate your conservatism and what you stand for, your Christian values, your family, and what you've tried to do and what you have done for this county. And I will tell you that I will continue to fight for conservatism as long as I'm on this board. And we're not going anywhere. We'll be together for a lot more years.
I hope
But
so.
thank you so much for your service.
Thank you, John.
Brother Higdon, anything you'd like to say?
No.
Okay. You heard what he had to say is no.
No, that's my favorite word.
That's a good.
My legacy.
That's his conservative stuff popping out
That's
there.
my conservatism.
Yeah. But again, Mr. Higdon, we appreciate it. Warren Cape here is the Senator's plaque. And who have we got here, Vice Chairman, if you come right over here. Y'all get close to it. All right, Miss Cheryl, what do you want here? Paul, this is yours.
Thank you, sir.
You're more than welcome. Can you read it? You want me to read it? Go use your
No, that's good,
glasses.
that's good.
Are you sure? Okay.
Turn it out there.
Oh, we actually have a couple other things, obviously.
Oh, get my pen?
Have your pen, your famous pen. Now, hold on a second. As an appreciation for you serving as chairman of the Macon County Board of Commissioners, we also want to
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
We need to use that tonight.
Keep that away from the kids.
Yeah.
Thank
I'll be
you.
driving
Let's see,
my own.
Best
we got
man,
one,
you, brother.
Warren, we got one more?
What's in the back? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's his.
We also have,
Oh,
name plate.
I never forget the name.
Yeah, we
Take
know.
that home.
Thank you.
Bye.
And Paul, that's,
Put all this stuff in
That's your
here.
shovel.
Okay, good deal. Well, thank y'all. No, it's been an honor to serve the people of Macon County. I've tried to do it as conservatively as I know how. One of my two favorite sayings is, the government's got enough for our tax money. You know, they just need to learn how to spend it. And conservatism is like pregnancy. You are or you ain't. And I've tried to be a conservative, and I'll be that when they lay me in the ground. I believe in our conservative Christian principles, and I wish the best to everybody and to Barry incoming. And I pray for Warren. He's got his hands full with all these retirements. And appreciate Tammy and Lori and council. That's it. I'm going home.
What about the sheriff there? Looked like he wanted to say something, either rescue or,
He invited me to eat pinto beans, but
It's on Maple Creek, let's go.
thank you,
you
Paul.
go with me. I'll-
Yeah, cake of cornbread.
Thank you, Gary. Appreciate you, brother.
Love you, brother. Take care. On the next piece of that agenda there.
Great, thank you.
All right. Let's see. First, Commissioner Young, all right. Oath of office for Commissioner Josh Young. All right. Josh, if you'll stand there on a chair or wherever you want to go.
I brought some of your thing, sure.
You want to hold that one with your left hand and raise your right for me?
I, Josh Young,
I, Josh Young,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and maintain
that I will support and maintain
the Constitution and laws of the United States
the Constitution and laws of the United States
and the Constitution and laws of North Carolina,
and the Constitution and laws of North Carolina,
not inconsistent therewith,
not inconsistent therewith,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of my office
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of my office
as County Commissioner of Macon County.
as County Commissioner of Macon County.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
When Josh gets back up here, Mr. Breeden, we'll. Congratulations, bro. All right. You want your family with you, Josh? I mean,
Might as well, right?
Here's that Bible. Either one you want. You will place your left hand on the
There you
Bible.
go.
Everybody good? I, Barry Breeden,
I, Barry Breeden,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and maintain
that I will support and maintain
the Constitution and laws of the United
the
States
Constitution and laws of the United States
and the Constitution and laws of North Carolina,
and the Constitution and laws of North Carolina,
not inconsistent therewith,
not inconsistent therewith,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
of my office of
of my office of
County Commissioner
County Commissioner
of Macon County.
of Macon County.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Barry, don't get to sit out there. It's not family time. This family time.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Congratulations. at this time, I want to turn the meeting over to our interim county manager, Mr. Warren Cave.
Thank you. So at this time, gentlemen, I will entertain a motion for nomination of chairman of the Macon County Board of Commissioners for the upcoming year.
All right, at this time, I'd like to take this time to make a nomination that Josh Young would be our next chairman.
I second it.
A motion by Commissioner Antoine for Commissioner Young to be chairman of the Macon County Board of Commissioners upcoming year. Second by Commissioner Shields. Discussion.
Yes, Mr. Manager, the role and responsibility of the chairman of the board is known as the chief executive officer of our county. CEO is responsible for the overall strategic direction of the county and management of the Board of Commissioners. CEO presides over all meetings, lead and coordinate the board's activities. CEO plans the agenda, understands the agenda, makes sure all information is presented at the meetings. CEO makes sure all tasks are carried out and completed. CEO makes decisions between meetings. CEO can call special meetings. CEO can declare state of emergency. As CEO, you must be an effective strategist and a good networker. Make sure every meeting is planned effectively, conducted accordingly to the Constitution, and matters are dealt with in an orderly, efficient manner. And the reason why I bring this up, we've had many discussions about the length of our meetings and stuff. And one of the biggest things with the chairman of the board is being completely responsible and intact with the agenda. The chairman of the board should be 100% in control of the agenda. We have these long meetings because many meetings in my first 2 years I've sat through with a lot of controversial issues. And in these controversial issues, you have to defend your stance on each one of them. So a lot of times these meetings has gone on for 5-6 hours. And so our next chairman of the Macon County Board of Commissioners, it's a big task at hand, and I hope moving forward that our new chairman will take this role very seriously and spend a lot of time dealing with this, because when the agenda comes out, in the past, the agenda comes out and the chairman of the board has no idea what's on that agenda until it's presented, and that's the role of the chairman is to create this agenda and keep this board informed, and maybe through that process, the meetings will be expedited and not 6 hours long. That's all I've got to say.
More discussion? Hearing none. All in favor of Josh Young serving as chairman of the Macon County Board of Commissioners for the upcoming year, raise your right hand. Opposed likewise. Motion carries unanimously.
Switchy. You gotta change seats.
That's the squeaky one.
That's the fall good. That's what you did to me, we're right here. Thank you.
Just want to say thank you for the trust, gentlemen. I agree with you, John. I'll agree wholeheartedly with what you just said. And I think that's a role that this board needs to work on and be a little more efficient, a little more effective. And I think as chairman, what I want to see is a high level of service provided to our citizens. And not saying that's not happening right now, but I want to enhance that. So that's really my main focus. But the first order of the chair is to elect a vice chair. And at this time, I want to nominate Commissioner Shields. He's been a very, very strong mentor of mine. I think the world of this man, and I appreciate his support as chair. This time, I'd like to nominate Commissioner Shields as vice chair.
Second.
Any further discussion? Hearing none. All in favor, please raise your right hand and say aye.
Aye.
And no opposed. Thank you.
Thank you for this opportunity to work with Mr. Young. We've known each other a long time in a positive way, and
Thank you.
be glad to serve this board again in this manner. Thank you very much.
All right, moving right along. Item G, Ms. Lori.
Just need a motion to approve the resolution. Sorry. Need a motion to approve the resolution, which is examination of official bonds for public officials of Macon County. This was emailed to you, I think, last week, and then I think again over the weekend. So just need a motion and a second. This is just one of your normal yearly duties that you have to examine the public official bonds and approve this resolution. Be glad to answer any questions if you have any.
Gentlemen, you've heard the lady. Do we hear a motion?
So moved.
So moved.
Second.
Second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand and say aye. Aye. All right, no opposed. All right, you've been provided a schedule for the 2025 Board of Commission meetings. Does anybody have any issues with the provided meetings?
Go ahead.
No.
Mr. Chairman, I've mentioned this before with only having one meeting a month. And in my mind, it's completely unfair to the county employees and the staff to have to come in here after work and sit here till 10, 11 o'clock at night. And I would like to see us have county employee business meetings on meeting day in the morning, and so they can have their normal work day and go home with their family and everything else, and it would also save the taxpayers a lot of money from overtime, comp time, and everything. So I would like to see some kind of adjustments to this in the future for a meeting the morning of our regular county commission meeting.
Well, a couple things, John. I feel like that's been kicked around, and I do feel like that's needed, especially during budget. I feel like if you would consider giving this board and this leadership maybe the first quarter of this year, maybe let's potentially have presented, and let's see what we can work on with the duration of these meetings and some of the, maybe cutting out some of the, let's just say, presentations that aren't necessarily pertaining to county business. And can we give it the first quarter a try?
Absolutely, but
If we need more business during budget and other issues, I agree. I think we need to have, maybe a 2-hour ballpark, estimated duration.
I think it's fair to the county employees to really consider that, because I've watched county employees come in here and stay till 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, And when it became their time to speak or present whatever, it was tabled or something like that. So, and there again, I think it would be saving the taxpayers the additional funding as well.
Anybody else?
Mr. Chairman, can I add one thing? I just want to make sure I bring to the board's attention the Tuesday, November 11th meeting. That's your regularly scheduled date. That is Veterans Day. So that's up to you if you want to have that or not. You can also, if you want to get into the year, if you want to adopt this as is and then change that later, you can. You do have that right. I just want to bring that to your attention.
I did notice that, Warren, and I would honestly prefer just to move that to the first Tuesday of the month at that meeting, but I kind of wanted to hear
First
a
Tuesday.
recommendation from somebody else, but
I think
out of respect for veterans, I think that'd be.
I'm full in agreement with you. Mr. Gabe and I talked about it today. You could either move it to the November the 18th or November the 4th.
I just feel like business at that part of the year is nothing as urgent as the first two quarters, and
You want to go with
there's no reason to ask a veteran not to go to work, but to come to a meeting.
do you need to have it on the first
I
Tuesday,
support the first Tuesday, the fourth.
November the
First Tuesday.
7th? November the 7th?
Fourth.
4th, I mean, yes.
Yeah, that's good.
And just one other thought for the board to be thinking about, probably around the 1st of February, we'll probably want to have a mid-year review, budget review, kind of get our game plan together for our budget process for next year. We don't have that date for you yet, but just keep that in mind. Right around the end of January, somewhere around the 1st of February, we'll probably want to have a special meeting to go over some of that stuff.
Sure. All right. Is it?
It's the first Tuesday after the first Monday in November.
Yep. We can push to that Thursday.
Well, this.
Let's do it that week and try to do it on Thursday.
That'd be the 6th then, November
You talking about the 13th, John?
13th.
If the normal meeting was on the 11th, the Thursday of that week would be the 13th. Is that what you're thinking?
I'm okay with that.
I think that would be.
And what date is that again, November what?
November the 13th,
That's on a Thursday.
2025, yes.
That's on a Thursday, right?
Yes.
All right. Any other discussion?
Thank you.
The 13th.
Thursday, 2025. Thank you.
All right. Can we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Second. Motion by Mr. Shields, second by Mr. Antoine. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All in favor, please raise your right hand and signal, say aye.
Aye.
And no opposed. Thank you. All right.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
It's good to have Mr. Breeden with us. Good to have Mr. Breeden with us.
Hey, Danny, look, 6:23.